Not being in the top 1% isn't bad luck. It's a decision that you make every single second of the day, and you won't reach the top 1% unless you do what the rest are not willing to do, while being determined and eager enough to break your own expectations. You have been manipulated to believe that being in the top 1% is impossible for you, and that only the luckier get a spot, but this isn't true. Getting in the top 1% is easier than people know, because they quit before they understand the components and knowledge required to get there, and let themselves get consumed by the brain-numbing social norms of this generation. So cut out any distractions and focus on this video, as finishing it might be the most important thing you do, as you'll become conscious of what separates the 99% from the 1%. You need to lock in now. Putting in the bare minimum and waiting for something to change will never work. Seriously, there won't be some sort of magical sign or burst of motivation that will change the way you play. You need to sit there every single day improving something about your gameplay. You need to push yourself to your limit every single day and outwork the millions of others doing the same as you. You need to wake up with the intention to improve something and pull yourself away from being average. The time you spend scrolling on TikTok can't be given back, so you need to avoid falling into these bad habits that waste your time. You need to be so strict and dedicated to your routine that people call you crazy, and set goals so high that they laugh at you. Lots of people will call you insane or stupid for thinking you could succeed in anything in life, and these are the same people that have no sense of ambition and have already watched their dreams fade away due to their lack of seriousness and commitment. No matter how much people call you weird or strange, don't let it stop you. Being weird is what makes you in the top 1%, and molding your lifestyle in a way that progresses you towards your goal is what will separate you. Take a look around at the people your age, all distracted constantly, and none of them have the courage or willpower to apply themselves, and would rather sit there letting their goals erode away. Failing will become a common process in anything you aspire to do in life, but most people take it the wrong way. Failing is the most important encounterment for players looking to achieve, and will be what undoubtedly helps you improve the most. 99% of players will suffer from failing 7 or 8 times and feel like it's time to give up. This is all wrong. You've definitely heard someone tell you this before, but failing is a learning process. This is true, but it's not as simple as that. Failing is only a learning process if you make it one. When you fail, look at the reasons why and magnify the smaller problems, and closely examine every single mistake or decision you made which could have been a factor for the failure. Then go back, solve the problem, or train your found weakness. Repeating this process every time you fail is what will make you unstoppable and will send you into a different realm of Fortnite improvement. Now ask yourself, what kind of person are you? Will you put this into practice, or will you let yourself forget it all? Because that's what it takes. Action. Every pro, every 1%er, they all act and push. If you've got this far, you're probably ready and ambitious enough to use the resources I've given. So with that being said, subscribe for more content like this, and comment "I will go pro" to remind yourself that you will succeed.